everybody. In today's video, I'm going to show you this design that's on my nails, and I have a lot of things that my nails are all kinds of painted from other stuff. Sorry, sidetrack. I use all kinds of things from Madam Glam that are new this month, and so there's a new collection that's these really pretty soft pastels that have kind of a sheer texture to them, which makes them very good for marbles and milk bath type designs. And it created this really nice background behind my leopard print. And then the inside of the spots of the leopard print are their new air cushioned chrome pens that I use to get that metallic, like hollow chrome gold. I have some thoughts on the air cushioned chrome pens, and you'll hear all of those in the video, but specifically if you want to see a very detailed pros and cons list of those specific pens, stay tuned at the end of the video. I have another design that I'm going to show you that I did on my mother that kind of just really shows off those pens, and it just kind of, I'll go through what I think. There's definitely some benefits of them, but I'd also say there's some pitfalls. So if you are thinking of getting them or wanting to try them, I would suggest watching this first. And so I hope that helps you guys out, and don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well.
So to begin with, on the thumb and the ring, we're going to begin with a layer of the color White Lace, which is just so pretty. This whole collection of these semi-sheer gels is amazing for creating these really soft effects. So I've got one coat of that White Lace, and then I'm going to apply the Madam Glam's Art Gel, which is a blooming gel, over the whole nail in a very thin layer, and then add streaks of Jasmine Tea, Milky Dream, and Cake for Dinner over the top. So it's kind of like the same milky green, purple, and then a peachy nude color. And then after I have those 4 stripes, I'm going to take a little brush and I'm just going to kind of swirl them together prior to curing so that that art gel that's underneath helps them bloom and just create this really soft, multicolored background that almost invisibly fades from one color to the next. And then a layer of the Madam Glam's Velvet Matte Top Coat, cure that. And now with Black is the One, which is a one-step gel polish, which means that it cures without a tacky layer on top. And it works really well for chrome. I'm going to be applying painting the little spots. So this will be the inside of my spots. The one thing I noticed with the chrome pens is that it seems like they liked it if you didn't cure it 100%. So instead of curing 30 seconds as I normally would for these, I actually did 20. So just something to keep in mind. So if you find that your Madam Glam gels, depending on the type of light you use, need 45 seconds, maybe try 30 or just play around with it. So the chrome pen I'm using is called We Are Golden. And as you can see, there's a little pressed bit of the chrome powder inside it, and then you kind of twist it and then you can dab it on. The other thing I noticed with these versus a loose chrome powder is that it did not like it as much if I rubbed it. I liked it better if I pressed it on to the spots. I got really nice results if I, cured it only 20 seconds and then pressed it on. Otherwise, it just didn't want to stick very well and I couldn't get a nice coverage with it. So that's just kind of my trial and error, what I found worked the best. So now with Perfect Black, which is just the regular black gel polish from Madam Glam, I'm going to be doing the outlines around my spots. Whenever I do outlines for leopard print, I like to do little dashed lines more so than smooth lines. I think it looks a little furrier that way, just a little bit more realistic without going over the top, super realistic, just adds like a little element of detail to it, and it's pretty easy that way instead of doing a smooth line to add those little dash lines. And the great thing with doing leopard print, even if you aren't somebody would say you're artsy, is that leopard print is kind of foolproof, because even if you mess it up, you can just say it's a different kind of leopard. I mean, there's clouded leopard, snow leopard, there's a bunch of different kinds, and so there's a bunch of different varieties of leopard print. So it doesn't really matter if you have a different style than somebody else with leopard print, because there's different styles of leopards. So just fill in the different gaps here and there with a couple of those little spots of the black. And then after that's cured, we're going to apply no wipe top gel over the spots only. So very carefully make sure you don't get it on the background. As you can see, some of that We Are Golden chrome powder is on the background of the nail. And so anywhere you get your top coat, that chrome powder is going to stay. So if you don't want there to be chrome powder over your whole background, make sure that you only put the top coat over your spots. And you want to top coat the black spots too, since the one that I use for this black spots is not a one-step gel, and so you don't want to leave that tacky and unfinished. So get top coat over all of that stuff that needs it. And now on our index, middle, and pinky, I'm going to be applying one coat of Perfect Black. So the Perfect Black from Madam Glam is a blackout gel, or what I consider to be a blackout gel, where it applies, and it's basically one coat coverage. But because you do need to apply a top coat, instead of doing 2 coats of that, the second coat I do is black is the one. That's been my system for a long time because you got 2 coats of black gel polish and it's super opaque and it does beautiful chrome results. So there's a second coat, and I'm going to once again cure this for 20 seconds. And this basically has a built-in no wipe top coat already in it. And then I'm going to once again be tapping We Are Golden into the surface, focusing it around my cuticle area, but blending that color all the way down just a little bit so that it smooths it out. That is one thing I'd have to say for these pens. If you want to do a chrome gradient, oh, these are perfect. They created it so flawlessly and I wasn't necessarily even trying. And so just by the way that it applies in that tapping motion, you get that, like I said, a chrome gradient very, very easily. So if that's a look that you like, these pens are definitely something to consider. But now to create our reverse French style, we're going to take the color Perfect White from Madame Glam and create that first little kind of nail color. So we're leaving that chrome as a little shadow around our cuticle area and then filling in the rest with white. And now on our index nail, we're using the Milky Dream color, which is the lavender and one of my absolute favorites. I love any kind of a purple color. And this one is so beautiful. All of these have a very slight shimmer in them, which is just very, I don't know, it makes the colors look even softer, I guess. And now Cake for Dinner, that's the pink one. I'm going to be doing that on the middle finger. Nice, even, almost, I don't want to say a thick coat because you never really want to do thick with gel, but not a super thin coat either, if that makes sense, kind of a medium coat. And then Cream Silk on the pinky. There we go. Now I'm going to be applying a layer of no wipe top gel over my index, middle, and pinky nails to make sure that all of those are sealed, making sure I really cover all of that chrome powder so that it does not wear off, and finishing off the entire nail. As you can see, I do my nails in a different order than I show the video since the one is not finished yet. But once they're all done, you can cleanse them to remove all the extra chrome powder. As you can see, those spots really came to life with that little bit of cleansing. And you get chrome powder off your cuticle area, and that is it. So the biggest pros for these pens, just in general, is the fact that they're not something you can spill. They're really hassle-free. If you don't have any chrome powders, I would probably steer you toward this route. If you already have a big collection of chrome powders, honestly, these don't give you anything different or new that a regular chrome powder would have, and they're a little finicky to work with. You have to kind of play around with them because they don't stick quite as well. But as soon as you sort of find your sweet spot with how long to cure, they do work really well. And to create chrome gradients, they are the bee's knees, I'd have to say. So you will definitely see me using these in the future, as well as my other chrome powders, just in general. And the other colors of the ones that I tried the color Bling Bling, Ruby Sky, Dancing Queen, and Below Zero. So those are all the colors you can see in different spots on my mom's nails. And the color Bling Bling, which is the hollow chrome that's silver, is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love that one. The silver and the gold are my favorite. And here's the Melody Minutes. What's Olaf's song?
Summer.
Yeah, can you sing that one for me?
In summer.
Good job. And what's Elsa's song?
Let it go to the red trim of the door. I don't tell what they going to vote.
Okay, and what's Anna's song?
Do you want to be someone? Come on, let's go and play.
I never see you
Anymore. You know the door. So you don't wanna away.
We used to be
The buddies. No, we're not. I wish you tell me belong. Do you wanna be someone?
That was really good. That was so good.
I hope my little insight into those chrome pens, as well as just the leopard print tutorial, may have helped you in some way. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm always here to help, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!